What's up, YouTube? This is kind of spontaneous. So this vlog is going to be about. So I made a vlog about voters, and the flip side of that is actually the politicians or the governing party. The job of the governing party is to keep the country safe. So, for example, protect from wars. Reduce crime. Make sure their citizens are okay. So the governing party has to ensure that um, they're they have geopolitical alliances, allies. They keep their word. They're able to um, protect their borders, protect the country in times of war. So not every issue in our government or politics is created equal. So at a federal level, the federal government should be dealing with the economy first, right? Because if you're in a prolonged war, the economy and GDP actually play the amount of resources you have play a huge part in it. So economy first. That every politician or every governing party should be held accountable at that level. Next is diplomacy or wars, right? So how well are your country borders protected um, in case of a war? Um, I would say immigration. You can improve immigration, right? That's not a huge deal. And then you have all your civil issues. So too often I've seen our politicians focus on all the civil issues, and because that's what voters are thinking about. But you should not be thinking of at a federal level. It's just the economy um, and the big issues. You leave the small issues to the states and the um, local governments. If there's a true failure, then you take it up to the federal level. Um, that's basically it. And I think there should be some sort of performance review for the politicians. So let's say they're judged on a quantitative metric, and they should have qualitative and quantitative metrics. So they should say, "I will grow the economy X, Y, Z." Lastly, I believe that these are my views. I believe the commander in chief, the president, should serve at least 2 years in any branch of the military, um, and so should the vice president and the speaker of the house. Um, and ideally, they should be at the officer level and above, but having some leadership experience in the military cannot hurt you. Um, so I believe that there should be some level of service in any branch of the military, and um, and you shouldn't just take any bloke off the street that's 35 years old, a U.S. citizen, and da da da. You have to serve 2 years in the military, 2 years in either House or Senate, and then um, at least be a college graduate. Uh, yeah, if you can do, we'll forget the college graduate. At least have those two qualifications. Um, and also be mentally stable. I feel like you can't have PTSD and be in the office. So, anyway, those are my views. I think there's a lot of things that can be done to improve the the governing party side of things, right? You want everyone's views to be expressed, right? I think lately I've seen there's a lot of polarization, all of that, but the whole reason democracies are democracies is you can agree to disagree but get the job done. So are your governing parties getting the job done, and is that job benefiting you? Who's it really benefiting? So um, that's all I have to say. I mean, nobody really likes to talk about politics, but I had to make a part two. My part one was about the voters. Part two is about the politicians, or the governing party. Um, so I think that's all I have to say. The governing party should be held accountable and serve its people. They're public servants. Public servants, remember that. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.